Hey guys, welcome to Tech Best. This is the Nomu S20 and on the surface it looks like an ordinary phone, but check this out. It's actually a rugged phone in disguise, and what I mean by that is that it doesn't look like a typical thick, chunky, square looking rugged phone. It has an IP68 waterproof rating and would suit people who work in harsh environments like construction, or I've also had comments from parents wanting advice on a good cheap phone because their kids keep breaking theirs. Well, this could be a good option. Not only is it going to be harder to break, but it is also affordable. Its normal price is about $170 but you can often pick it up for less than that. There will be links in the description below if you want to go ahead and check out the current pricing. I've seen it as low as $130 and that is just great value. It is 10mm thick, which sounds like a lot, but it is slimmer than the majority of other toughened phones out there, and when you consider that you don't need to fit a case to protect it, then that 10mm thickness isn't quite so bad. Packaging was pretty standard. You get some documentation, a SIM ejector tool, a micro USB cable and a fast charger. Looking at the phone, it is covered with a rubber shell which feels nice in the hand and offers a ton of grip, and it covers the corners and edges, giving the whole phone lots of protection. There are some metal strips on the side for reinforcing. We have the silver version. There is also a version that comes with black strips. All the ports are covered by flaps to keep water and dirt out. We have a micro USB port here, a SIM tray on the side which can take 2 micro SIMs, or you can swap one for an SD card, a headphone jack on top and a volume button here. On the back is a waterproof speaker which sounds decent. We also have an 8-megapixel camera up top. On the front we get Gorilla Glass. Now, Nomu's website says it is Gorilla Glass 4, but my contact at Nomu tells me it is Gorilla Glass 3, so I don't know which is correct, but either way, we should get decent scratch resistance. It also came with a screen protector already fitted, but let's go ahead and remove it to make sure the glass doesn't scratch easily. And no, it doesn't. In terms of hardware, the screen is a 5-inch 720p display. Inside is a 1.5 GHz MediaTek quad-core with 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of onboard storage and a 3000 mAh battery. It runs pure Android 6 out of the box, and this one came with Google services pre-installed with no bloatware. Now obviously it's not a high-end phone, but with 3 GB of RAM and that lower resolution display, overall performance is fine for normal use. And another benefit of that 720p display is that it can handle most 3D games without too much issue, and with moderate usage you can expect about 2 days of battery life. The IP68 certification means it can survive 1.5 meters of water for up to 30 minutes. Now you can't use the touchscreen underwater, but you can still take photos underwater, as the volume buttons can be used as a camera shutter button instead of the touchscreen. The back camera takes decent shots in good lighting, but the front camera is terrible. You won't want to be taking selfies with this one. But then again, this phone wasn't built for selfies, it was built for toughness. Just a bit of damage there on the plastic bezel, but otherwise not too bad. So you would have heard the crack in that last video clip, and this is the result. So on the third time I ran over it, the screen did break, but the rest of the phone is held up really well. The body still looks pristine and the phone still works, so even though it did fail in that last test, I believe it will still survive abuse better than most other phones, especially considering the price. If you need a rugged phone, I'd still recommend this. Just don't go running over it with a car, because yeah, Gorilla Glass is still the weakest link. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like or let me know if you want to see more rugged phones featured on this channel. And if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to TechBest for more Best Tech videos.